So if you're watching this, iOS 17 is probably right around the corner. In fact, there's a chance iOS 17 is already out by the time you're watching this. Now, the biggest thing I will definitely tell you is if you were watching this while iOS 17 is in a beta, whereas, basically June 5th, that's when it's coming out, there is 0%, there's no reason why you should ever install a software like this at all. There's pretty much no reason whatsoever. You are much better off installing this version of software when it officially comes out in September. Now, if for some reason you want to install it on your phone, again, please do not. But if you want to, if there's a reason why or whatever the case is, I would 1,000,000,000% recommend making a backup of that specific iPhone. So go through, either plug it into your Mac or do a one-time iCloud backup if you want to. Whatever way you want to go ahead and back up your data, you want to go ahead and basically back up every single thing that you can from that phone. Because chances are that phone may not work properly after you go and install that beta. You may have to factory reset it and bring it down a version of software or downgrade or whatever the case is. So that is something that is probably going to end up happening. So what I'd recommend doing there is just going through, once again, just making sure that your specific device is backed up. And if you really want to, then maybe you can go and update it. But even then, I would not recommend installing it at all. Now, on top of that, another thing I'd recommend doing is just going through and seeing if there's any products that you're using with your iPhone that you use on an everyday basis. So when you're installing a beta like this, chances are it may break some accessories that you have or something like that. It happens sometimes, but also it may not work properly with other devices that you're using. Sometimes if your iPhone is on iOS, a new iOS version, but your Apple Watch or iPad or MacBook are on other versions of software, there can be some incompatibilities with software there too. So just keep that in mind if you're really reliant on other devices with your iPhone. Just know that sometimes things can break, and that's also a huge thing to keep in mind there as well. Another thing, if you're installing this beta on your main device, meaning if you have an iPhone that you normally have, and it is your main iPhone, it is the device that you use on an everyday basis, there's no reason at all to install this version of software on that phone. And once again, you are much better off installing this version of software on a side device of some sort, or if you are able to wait a little bit longer, wait at the earliest September. Wait until September comes around, install iOS 17.0, the official public version, and then you might be okay with it too there. But if I were you, if I were to do it the way I usually do it, I would wait until like November or December. Those tend to be one of the more, stable updates kind of come out. And I would just recommend installing those versions of software rather than the betas that we're about to get for like the next couple of months. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.